Welcome back to Guru Beauty. I'm Jodie, and this is where I'll share with you a few more empty products that I have used over recent months. These are beauty related, usually hair care, skin care, body care, even some makeup in here. So these are products that I will let you know whether I would repurchase again, whether I would recommend for you to have a consider of purchasing. Please let me know if you have used any of these products. Let me know what your thoughts were as well. I'd love to hear from you. First up, we have some hair care. This is from L'Oreal, the ELNETT Satin range, the Precious Oil Extra Strength Hairspray with extra caring argan oil. I think my hope was that this was going to help my hair be a little bit more shiny when I sprayed it, but I found that the hold wasn't fabulous. I don't notice any extra sort of shine with this hairspray, so I wouldn't repurchase. I wouldn't hurry to repurchase this. And probably the same for this one. This was actually a repurchase for me, and it just wasn't as good as I actually remember it. The shampoo I'm just on the very last dregs of, but the Body Shop Banana Truly Nourishing Conditioner for normal to dry hair, I used this years ago and I remember it giving my hair shine. I haven't really noticed it this time, and I'm pretty sure my hair was coloured back then when I was using it as well. So I don't know, I just wasn't particularly impressed with it. I didn't really, I don't know, love the smell of it this time round. Whatever I loved about it before, I don't know if it's been reformulated, but it just didn't do it for me this time. It does contain community trade banana from Ecuador, and it's formulated without silicones if that's important to you. But yeah, it wouldn't drive me to particularly recommend or repurchase, unfortunately. I have been popping one of these every day. This is from Ethical Nutrients, and this is actually their immune defense to fight 7 symptoms of cold and flu. It contains echinacea and andrographis for daily immune support. This one I have used over the years when I have felt myself coming on with a cold or a flu. I'll generally pop 2 of these in the morning. With food. They taste disgusting, very bitter on the tongue. But, you know, in this day and age, we're all very worried about our health, and I've just been popping one of these every day. Haven't gotten sick yet for the last few months. This one was recommended to me by a naturopath. I used the Ethical Nutrients multivitamin for years and really liked that as well. But this is a good one to consider if you do want to fight those sort of colds and flus. I find that it just nips pretty much anything in the bud really well. Okay, these ones, I actually attended a launch from Pantene. They were launching a micellar or micellar launch of shampoos and conditioners, and they were giving away freebies at the launch. So I was very pleased to be invited and to see some old friends there. But this was the Micellar Pro V Gentle Nourishing Conditioner, Gentle Cleansing Shampoo. I was really excited to try this. I loved the packaging. You've got a 300ml bottle here, but the pump, love a pump. Now, this contains 0% silicones, parabens and dyes. This was okay. I think it did a decent job of washing, a decent job of conditioning. Nothing to hugely write home about. So besides the packaging, I don't know, pretty average. I wasn't blown away. Sometimes it's just a fragrance that'll blow me away with a shampoo or conditioner. Sometimes it'll be how something makes my hair feel. I don't feel like they stood out, you know, strongly on either front, so I probably wouldn't repurchase. This one I'd probably say something a little bit different about. It's from Kérastase, and this is their shampoo. I don't know how to pronounce it. Their Bain Satin, something, number 2. Their complete nutrition shampoo for dry, sensitized hair. Now, I think, you know, Kérastase is quite a therapeutic range for hair. It's really doing something good for your hair, not just making it look good. I think it's sort of helping to repair and keep your hair health from the inside. This is not one that I particularly love, but I know that it's got ingredients. It's been recommended to me so many times by hair care professionals, and I know it's doing good things for my hair. So yeah, I would continue to repurchase that one from time to time. This is a cleanser that I have finished up. I was first sent a sample, I think, of this from Murad, and I have repurchased this several times. I really quite like this. It's their Age Reform AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. It's an intensive triple action exfoliator, they say, with a proprietary blend of salicylic, lactic and glycolic acids to polish away dull, dry skin without irritation. It reveals a smoother texture and a brighter, younger looking complexion. I've really enjoyed using this one in the morning. You can use it morning and night, but it does have that scrubby feel that I love, and love the fact that it has, you know, salicylic, lactic and glycolic acids. It's rated really highly online, so I know a lot of people love it. And I would continue to repurchase. This was another one that was sent to me a while ago, I think from M.A.C, and this is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturising Cleanser. So if you're someone who finds gel cleansers sometimes a little bit too stripping and you want something a little bit more nourishing feeling, this is probably a great one for you. It's made with soothing goat milk and nourishing manuka honey to gently cleanse and remove impurities. It leaves skin soft, smooth and supple. It's sulfate free. It's clinically tested to be safe for sensitive skin. I found this one a really nice one. It did have a sort of gentle, nourishing feel to it. So if you're into that, definitely consider that. For me, I'm not sure. I like something that suds. I like something that's scrubby when it comes to a cleanser. Gels are generally more my bag. I love the Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel, so I'd probably stick to that. But I think there's definitely people who will really like that one. This is another one that was sent to me. This was a, is it Konjac sponge? Really interesting product. You wet it and it gets bigger and it gets really soft and lovely. Many people love feeling of, you know, flannels and cloths and that sort of thing for cleansing their face. This is a nice alternative. I think it's meant to have special properties in the sponge that are good for your skin. I'm a little bit skeptical when it comes to all of that kind of stuff, but I did really like the feeling of it in the shower. I'd apply my cleanser either to the sponge or to my face and then use the sponge all nice and soft and lovely to sort of massage it in, I guess. Felt really nice. I would consider using another Konjac sponge. It did start to tear up, and I guess that's when you know it's time to get rid of it. Let me know if you're a fan of Konjac sponges, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Let us know all about them down below and what you think of it. I have finished up another cleansing product. This is an oldie but a goodie. You know I love this one. It's from Dermalogica. It's their pre-cleanse cleansing oil. I just love it. It does a great job of getting off all of your makeup, all of your long wear makeup, your waterproof makeup. I rub it into my eyes, I rub it into my lashes. It gets all the liner, all the mascara, everything off. I follow up with a cleanser after that, and it just does a great job. 100% recommend to anyone that is interested in a cleansing oil. This is another one I finished up from Burt's Bees. If you're after a more affordable product, this one was pretty decent. The Burt's Bees cleansing oil with coconut and argan oils is 100% natural and designed for normal to dry skin. I found that this did a good job as well of removing makeup, removing waterproof makeup and long-lasting things that sit on your face all day. Did a decent job, and I love that it has a pump on it as well. It hasn't, you know, toppled my Dermalogica off the top of my list. I would consider repurchasing if I was looking for something a little bit more budget friendly. I would even recommend it, but I think I still love my Dermalogica just a little bit better. Another skincare product I've finished up. This one is from Kate Somerville again. Her liquid Exfolikate triple acid resurfacing treatment. I really like the Exfolikate, you know, the green scrubby Exfolikate. That's a really nice product, and I was really excited to use this one. So this one they recommend using in the evening after cleansing, so saturating a cotton round and applying all over your face, neck and décolletage, avoiding the eye areas, and then following up with your usual nightly routine. I love that it contains triple acid surfacing treatment. I could feel the actives on my skin, so I actually really quite like that, and it lasted me a good long time. 120 mils here in the glass bottle, comes with a little squeezy pump, which I really liked. I would definitely consider using this one again. Really enjoyed that, and I think my skin was sort of softer and more glowing, and it just felt fresher for using that product. Here's a little size. This is a deluxe sample size of the Kate Somerville Exfolikate Cleanser, the Daily Foaming Wash. I really like this one. I'd avoid my eyes using this one, but a nice one for the morning again when you just want to slough everything off. You feel like your skin's just really clean and lovely with that one. Would recommend and have repurchased. Here's an oldie but a goodie that I absolutely loved. I have not really been able to find a replacement, and I'm not sure if they still make it, but it's basically a tinted lip balm from Max Factor. The shade was Refined Rose. I loved this one. It just felt beautiful on the lips. The tint was lovely. I would use that in place of a lipstick in the morning. They made a peachy coloured one as well, which I adored. I was really sad to see the end of that one. If I saw it, I would absolutely repurchase and would recommend, but I haven't seen it in stores. I feel like Max Factor's footprint has maybe diminished over the years and it's a little bit harder to find these days, but I loved it. This one is the Dermalogica Overnight Repair Serum from their Age Smart range. I love this product. It just smells great. It feels really nourishing on the skin. It's basically like a nighttime oil. Maximize nighttime skin repair, they say, to help reduce fine lines, renew resilience and increase luminosity by the morning. You smooth 4 to 6 drops into your skin or blend in with your nighttime treatment cream. This is just beautiful. I love it. I have repurchased this one several times and really like that one. It just feels lovely as part of your nighttime skincare. Way over time for me to be saying goodbye to this one. It's the Kat Von D Locket Tattoo Foundation. It's full coverage, 24-hour wear, transfer resistant, matte finish, fragrance free and oil free. I don't know if she's replaced this with a different product or reformulated. I'm sure it's gone through some changes since I bought this one, but it is all of those things, the full coverage, the matte finish. For me, it's probably not really the look that I'm going for anymore, probably more likely to be cakey on my face than other full coverage foundations. I think we've seen some, significant advances in foundation over recent years, and I wouldn't buy this one again. I just think it's a little bit too cakey and a little bit too heavy for my skin these days. Another skincare product that I've finished up, highly recommended by many, the Drunk Elephant C-TANGO Multivitamin Eye Cream. I'm not sure about this. Eye creams. I think it was fine. It was nothing to write home about. There's only one eye cream I think that I've ever used that I have just felt like I loved and would repurchase, and that's the Bobbi Brown Extra Repair Eye Cream. It's just rich and beautiful. I love it at night. I feel like it's nice and hydrating. I think this was okay, but just, I don't know. It didn't amaze me, so the search might continue. Another old used up product, I saved this for my recent MAC Cosmetics video. I'll include a link to that down below, just going through my journey with MAC over the years, the products that I used, how I discovered and learnt more about the brand as the years went on. This is a paint pot that's been discontinued for quite a while. It's the Rubenesque, and it was just a lovely kind of goldy pinky duochrome paint pot, cream shadow. You could use it on its own, you could wear it as a colour base, a beautiful one, but it's all dried up and it's definitely time to go. I would definitely reconsider or consider repurchasing if that was still available. I loved that. And then the same here for my Painterly paint pot. I have since, I guess, grown a preference for this soft ochre paint pot. That's what I continue to repurchase. It's just a little bit more warmer toned, a little bit more yellow than the Painterly, which is quite sort of pinky. Either are fine, but they do a good job of keeping your eyeshadow on all day. Do you still buy MAC paint pots? Let me know what you think about it. I finished up a little deluxe sample size of the Hourglass mascara. This is the Caution Extreme Lash. And I don't know, it wasn't a love for me. It was definitely a dramatic mascara. The wand is more traditional. It's not that sort of plastic wand necessarily. I felt like it was a dramatic look, but I didn't love it. I think it smudged on me, and I don't know. It's not one of my favorites, so I would not purchase a full size of the Caution Extreme Lash Mascara from Hourglass. It's also time to say goodbye to a little Real Techniques complexion sponge. It's just aged, it's just old. It's a decent alternative to a beauty blender if you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. It's nice and easy to get your hands on. I generally love Real Techniques as a really nice affordable brush and makeup sponge line. Yeah, I would consider repurchasing. This is one that you can blend in your under eye concealer with, your foundation with. It doesn't sort of grow and become bouncy like the Beauty Blender does. I feel like nothing matches the Beauty Blender for the way that the Beauty Blender works, but this is a decent affordable alternative. So I would recommend and I would repurchase. Another skincare product from Drunk Elephant. This is their A-Passioni Retinol Cream to reboot and smooth. This I think contains maybe one of the highest level retinols for those, over-the-counter products, and I've read online many people did find this really quite irritating and had to be really careful how they got started with this, blending it into other creams and then only using it every so often and really working up to it. I didn't find this irritating on my skin. I think my skin's just really hardy. It's been exposed to a lot of acids. a lot of prescription retin-A type products, and I found this one quite nice. A new breed of retinol, they claim. It's a clean, cutting-edge formula that combines 1% vegan retinol with nourishing superfood-rich ingredients to dramatically diminish the appearance of fine lines, deep wrinkles and sun damage, revealing a vibrant, younger-looking complexion. I would consider repurchasing that if I was looking for an over-the-counter retinol. Another eye cream, this one's from Dermalogica, and this is their Intensive Eye Repair Cream, an ultra-rich eye cream that targets dehydration lines, helps increase elasticity and smooths skin texture with phytonutrients and botanicals of cucumber and arnica, also vitamin C and E plus grapeseed extract to shield the delicate eye area against further environmental damage. No artificial fragrances and colours. I don't know, again, didn't blow me away, didn't necessarily notice a huge amount of hydration under my eyes particularly. I don't know, not a love, not a love, not a love. I wouldn't specifically recommend it. I think many people love it, but maybe not necessarily one for me. This, however, is a love, love, love. It's a pencil that I have used right down to the very, very nub. There's no words on it at all. Lucky I've got a good memory. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Liar. I adore it. I adore it. I have bought probably a dozen of these over the years. It's just a great, everyday, beautiful nude pencil. I love it. I love it. I would recommend and definitely repurchase the Urban Decay Lip Pencil in Liar. Just a couple of fragrances to finish up. We have the Miss Dior, the absolutely blooming version of the Miss Dior fragrance. And it's lovely. It's just a lovely floral, nice and fresh. And then I have also finished up a little sample size of Guerlain's, Mon Guerlain, the Eau de Parfum Intense. And I have seen this just reviewed so highly online from people who know a lot about fragrance. This is just not one of my favorites from Guerlain. I don't know why. I don't love it. I love several Guerlain fragrances, but this one is nice, but it's just, for me, nothing to particularly write home about. Let me know what your favorite fragrance is. I'm gearing up here to actually film a fragrance collection video, so look out for that. That's coming very soon. But that is it from me. I hope that you enjoyed. Please let me know any products that you have finished up recently and what you thought of them. As always, I love to hear from you. It's very interesting to do my homework and discover new products via your recommendations. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I hope that you managed to make it a gorgeous day and that you do not forget that you are absolutely beautiful, whether you use any of this stuff or not. But anyway, it's so much more important than looking beautiful to be beautiful. I will see you again really, really soon. Mwah. Thanks for watching. Bye.
You're seeing me in the road.